Volunteers clearing up litter from roadside verges and beauty spots across the south say the situation has got much worse in the pandemic.
COVID restrictions have led to fewer litter collections, yet despite lockdown, when fewer people were out and about, rubbish is still on the rise.
Well, motorists are being blamed for throwing litter out of windows. Others blame local authorities for not taking enough action. With the story, Mary Stanley.
An embankment in Frimley covered in cans, bottles and other litter thrown by motorists and walkers from the street above, now left to volunteers to clean up.
The litter has been absolutely horrific. It's actually made me cry. I was hopeful at the start of lockdown that people seem to be re-engaging with the natural world and having a bit more responsibility for the environment, but it seems to almost have gone the other way, and people have become insular and don't seem to care quite as much about the world around them, which is pretty tragic.
Just around the corner, a trail of rubbish along the A331 Blackwater Valley Road. There are similar scenes across the region.
People just seem to think that it's okay to throw their cans and drinks and things out the window of their cars. It's not in my car, therefore I'm okay. We need to stop it, basically. We need to stop the problem.
We know now that almost 3 million small mammals a year are killed by litter. Mice and voles and shrews that are all dying as a consequence of this. We are one of the most nature-depleted countries in the world. Recent studies have proved that.
With COVID restrictions, many councils have cut back on litter collections. People are spending more time outdoors, and with pubs and cafes closed, takeaways are often thrown away.
So this is a bag of litter we pulled out of the forest floor. It took me about an hour to collect. And in 2 months, we pulled out about 7,000 of these bags.
In the New Forest, a 1,000-strong team of volunteer litter pickers are trying to keep the area clean. 2 ponies died here after eating rubbish last summer.
Here, particularly in the New Forest, there is a serious problem because of all the animals, and I think it's got to be addressed, and I can't help but feel that we should have more litter bins in the car parks, which could be emptied regularly.
The councils haven't been out and they haven't been picking the verges, probably because of restrictions, but, nothing's been done, and it needs to start. They need to start taking action. Otherwise, we're going to end up in this exactly the same situation come the summertime. We'll have visitors coming to the area, dropping litter around, 1,000 of us out there picking the litter up, and nobody has learned anything from it.
Today, the Local Government Association, which represents local councils, said ensuring the cleanliness of our public spaces is a key priority for councils, but dealing with litter is expensive. Cleaning parks and streets and closing highways to collect litter costs taxpayers nearly £1 billion each year, at a time when council budgets are under increasing pressure. Litter pickers are lobbying local and national government for more action, tougher penalties and better education about littering. They say they want to be able to enjoy the countryside without having to clean it first. Mary Stanley, ITV News.
Well, as you might expect, plenty of comments on our Facebook page. Sue Margaret Johnson says the village of Upwaltham near Chichester is a disgrace, with discarded plastic bags, paper and an old mattress.
David Rook says Allington Lane in West End in Southampton is forever littered with fast food packaging.
Janet J says in America they send out prisoners and those carrying out community service to clean the highways.
And Doc Darrell has praised the volunteers in Yateley, who she says are doing an amazing job clearing up the A30. Thank you as always for getting in touch.